Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Acres of Clay. It may not be morning for you, but it's morning here for a little bit yet. It's almost noon, but anyways, I have a whole basket here of apples that need to get used up. I don't know about you guys, but this time of the year, we always have fruit flies in our house, and the fruit flies are clinging to these apples. I didn't have these apples in the refrigerator. Well, some of them I did, but some of them I just had sitting out for the kids to eat, and well, the fruit flies are finding them. So I'm going to make apple crisp for you today, and I'm going to share this recipe with you. This recipe is not my own, it's my mom's, and I grew up eating it this way, and I hope you guys try it and enjoy it as much as we do. I have no idea where my mom got this recipe, but it's my mom's recipe. Anyways, I'm going to show you how I make it. First of all, before I can start, I doubled the recipe. So like the recipe is going to call for 6 cups of apples. I'm going to use at least 12. Actually, I usually don't measure the apples. I just fill this huge, large. This is a pretty deep, it's not a regular 9 by 13. It's a little bit bigger, and I just fill it up. So how many ever apples it takes to fill that is what I do. I'm also going to use this apple peeler core thingy. This just suctions right down onto my counter, and it's a very easy way to peel the apples and core them and slice them. So today I'm going to be using like a Granny Smith apple, and this is a Fuji apple. And then these are a zester apple. These are a baking apple, pretty much, a pretty tart. And I got these at a local orchard a couple weeks ago. And so I only have a few of these left, but I'm gonna use them up. And these two I bought at a market, fresh food market. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these all cut up and ready to go, and then I'll bring you back and show you how I make the crisp part, the topping part. This is how many apples I'm going to do. I'm going to cut these up in bite-sized pieces. This you don't want to throw away. You can use this to make apple cider vinegar, or you can dehydrate it and put it in your tea, but my kids like to eat them like this. So otherwise, maybe the chickens would like them, but I usually don't waste them. So, all right, let's move on. What? I cut them in little bite-sized pieces like this. Here are all the apples. It's pretty full, so I had plenty of apples here, but I'm going to make extra topping so that it will still taste good. Over the apples, I like to pour lemon juice and drizzle a little water over that. My pan's too full. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's make the topping. So I'm gonna be tripling this, but I'll give you the single recipe measurements. First, I'm going to start with 1/2 cup of flour, and to this I'm going to add, and I'm just using it in a mixing bowl, add 3/4 cups of brown sugar, so I'm tripling it. I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to add 1/4 cup of quick rolled oats. I don't like to use the quick oats, so I'm just using old-fashioned rolled oats. Mix them in. And then some cinnamon. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then 1/3 cup of butter. I'm using a cup. And I just kind of mash this in, and once it gets kind of started, then I usually use my hands and finish mixing it. You can put this in a mixer as well, but you just want it to be nice and crumbly. I should have cut this. You kind of want to work with softer butter, but not melted butter. Alright, it's just my hands. It's easier. By the way, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 375. Alright, so this is what it's going to look like. It's just a crumble topping. And then we're just going to place it over the apples. Just like this. I like to press mine down a little bit. Get it all over. Oh, you can't even see. Just cover the whole thing. There it is. We're going to stick this in the oven at 375 for around 45 minutes or until the apples come out nice and cooked. Here's the final product. Now you let this cool, and you can eat it either warm or cold, and serve it with ice cream or Cool Whip, or just eat it plain. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're having a blessed day. Take care.